I mean, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, it's time to act like you know. You know. I was born in the great state of Utah. It was on a whim. Somebody called me up from work. They said, "Hey, you want me to pick you up from work and we'll go somewhere and have some fun?" And that usually meant go to the park with a bum jug of wine, It turned out to be not that. Getting lost every day over and over for the first week, that was endearing to me. I really liked that part of waking up and really literally having no idea where I was. I was into that at the time. I started playing music on the street pretty much right away. Yeah, we didn't call it busking. That term was imported later. We were playing music with a dear, dear friend of mine. He had recently found peace in religion and had turned away from a life of self-abuse and whatnot. So we were all really happy for the man, but band practice was no longer fun. We were playing this really heady kind of, let's just call it, I don't want Nicholas Payton to get mad at me, but, it was experimental music and kind of post-Sun Ra type stuff. And we just wanted to play Fats Domino and drink some beer, And within a week, our drummer had it set up. And that's how we started the band. The car keys in from right away. Need cut and time, fine folks don't play long. Just country boy down New Orleans. I think people get caught up on, what you call the music or whatever, or who invented it, but the music that was coming out of the city at that time was. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, it's time to act like you know. See how I did that? Funny thing about that though is people think it's like, oh, pretend, like act like you know. It's not like, it's more of a warning. Better act like you know. You better act like you know, or find out what happens when you don't. That's what it really is. It's not about. Let's pretend. What is it that rustles my jimmies?
Yes, correct.
Oh, see, now that's a trick question, right? It's funny because our guitar player, Chicken Dinner, also goes by Russell, but I like to call him Rusty. I'm the one that started calling him Chicken Dinner.
Are you?
Yeah, he waited and waited for his little bit, and then he messed it up. And so now we call him Chicken Dinner.
We would like chicken dinner and
Mondays, right? Am I right? Oh, for me, that's why I come to Saddle Bar every Monday. Why do people do what I do? Why? And I'm not doing it for the money or for the gigs, because clearly, but it does keep me well. It's a dichotomy really, because part of me is very antisocial. I dislike crowds, and then on the other hand, getting together with my associates once a week in a crowd, and doing the whole look at me thing. It's a good reset on a week's worth of crap. I do it because otherwise I get spun out and irritating and hard to be around for my loved ones. That's really it. Special Man Industries, it is exactly what it sounds like. If you can think of it, we could put a Special Man stamp on it. You know what I mean? I'll make hot sauce. People like hot sauce. Caftans, jumpsuits, perfume, whatever, music. 'Cause I take more cues from teenage rappers and fashion houses than I would from some record label at this point. What is it? On one hand, it's a bedroom record label. On the other hand, what are we doing? We're writing music and songs. We're producing records for ourselves and for other people. We're making perfume. You make tinctures. You reduce those down to absolutes. I distill my own oils, all that stuff. I like to work with the best floral: jasmine, sambac, tuberose, queen bee, propolis, Siberian deer musk, castoreum, ambergris, sandalwood, and oud. It's the same kind of shit Saddam Hussein would wear, you know what I mean? Gaddafi and shit. I mean, she's obviously an amazing artist. In this regard, I think one of the things that she was, you know, that I at least would like to give her a lot of credit for was letting me do me with what she brought to the table, which was a collection of songs. You know, it wasn't like, oh, this is going to be a Zydeco. Oh, this is going to be an R&B tune. Oh, this is going to be... None of that stuff was set, you know what I mean? I hired everyone that played on the record, and we treated it song for song, you know, not like, okay, I've got this band and we're going to make a record. I brought in a different band for every track. Look, you saw my meme about Chewbacca's and the Club Kids and and Burning Man, duh. Like all these festivals getting canceled, you know? That's the one I'm kind of bummed about. Because, you know, they leave for a while. People ask me if I'm Dr. Daddy all the time. I do it. For me personally, it's a very easy way to communicate. You can talk about uncomfortable things with humor, you know, just like any, you know, like shade tree comedian. Throw in a little antisocial whatever and memes. Boom. I got money falling in my pockets. That's what it's like being the king.